as a victim who was cheated on, you would want to ask your partner actually why they cheated. At least you deserve that. Hi guys, my name is Vivian. In this channel, I talk about issues related to marriage, relationships, and also share tips on how to resolve some of these issues. If such content interests you, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And to all my returning subscribers, you are welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about if cheating is worth forgiving. That is, if forgiving your partner for cheating on you is actually worth it, is actually worth the trouble. I'm going to be sharing a little tips on why why partners cheat, also what to consider, a little bit tips on also what to consider before forgiving your partner, or before you choose to forgive your partner, what you should consider. So to get all of the juicy details, you would want to stick with me to the end of the video. Cheating has always been a very sensitive and serious issue. Not talk more of when you're now considering, or someone is telling you to now like forgive your partner. Like, it's so overwhelming. The emotions that comes with it is so dramatic. The concept of cheating is different to different people. It's easy when you look at the situation from outside. That is, if you're not the one in such a cheating scandal or a cheating situation, it's easy for one who is looking at it from the outside to like, oh, like to draw your conclusions on the actions the victim should take, or what the victim should do. Like, oh, leave your boyfriend, or leave your husband, or leave your wife, or leave your girlfriend, or whichever the circumstance. But if you're not in such a situation, like if you've not experienced being cheated on, really, I'm telling you for a fact, you can't relate. If we haven't been in such a situation, we can relate. Now, there are lots of questions when it comes to cheating. Yeah, questions like, oh, why did the partner cheat? Or should you forgive your partner? Or what happens from here when you forgive your partner? Or should cheating be even considered at all? Well, we're going to be exploring all those details in this video. Now, you as a victim who was cheated on, you would want to ask your partner actually why they cheated. At least you deserve that. No matter how well, at this point you should be very careful, because you're gonna hear things that could mess with your mind. Okay, you're gonna have to be really strong, but at least you deserve that. They should tell you why, even though um it's not justifiable, or there is no reason. Yeah, let me use that word. Actually, there is no reason for someone to cheat on their partner, but at least you deserve that. They should tell you why they cheated on you. Some people cheat because probably they feel lonely, or they are bored, out of boredom, or even they want to experiment with another partners and with another opposite sex that isn't you. Yeah, some people just want to do it. Like, and in all of this, they don't consider the consequences that comes with that action. Before you even consider that fact to want to forgive your partner, or you want to give it a second shot, there are some things you need to consider. Yeah. One of the major things you should consider is your feelings. At this point, you should consider yourself first. Consider how you feel. Whatever emotions that you're feeling at that point in time, just explode in them. If it is rage, or anger, or betrayal, anything at all, just explode in your feelings. Let nobody tell you how you should hold back how you're feeling at that point in time, because it could result to so many things. Depression as one of them. Like, you just need to explode. In fact, best bet, you should at that point in time leave where your partner, leave the surrounding, your environment where your partner who cheated on you is. It's best not to even stay with them at that particular time, because things could go south. Yeah, so just leave where they are and take it all in, okay? And let your emotions just come out. Let it just come. Like you should just let it run down. Don't hold back and really have a thorough thinking of if it's best to forgive your partner who has cheated or not. Like nobody should mess with your mind. Your situation for wanting to give your partner might be totally different from someone else's situation. Okay, so don't allow people or don't allow what you've heard, okay, to influence your decision. Now, one of the ways how you can start to forgive your partner who has cheated is accepting the fact that that incident has occurred. Like, accept the fact that they have cheated. It's hard, but that's just the first step. Before you consider it, you don't lie to yourself. This thing has happened. The person you love so much, the person you trust, the person you never thought would actually hurt you so bad actually did. And you have to accept it that that has happened. That's harsh, but that's the fact. Because at this point, you now see your partner with a different lens. Like you don't see them the way you do see them before. Like everything is just changing before your very eyes. Because you don't know if things will remain the same or if the relationship will ever go back to normal or the way it used to be. So that's why you need to allow yourself, like, accept the fact that your partner has actually cheated on you. The process can be really challenging, yeah, but it needs time, patience and commitment. Like it's a challenging process. Like this is one of I think in relationship or marriage, infidelity or adultery, or whichever way you want to name it, I think is one major problem in a marriage, that either if the marriage actually goes on, it's only gonna take the grace of whatever it is you worship. Because the thought of even accepting the fact that your partner has cheated could actually push you to the point of depression. Now, another way to start the process of forgiveness is observing your partner. Yes, you have to, because you see, cheating is a spirit, yeah. And like I said, it only takes the grace of whatever it is you worship for that partner not to actually go back to such an act. So you need to observe your partner. Are they remorseful? Yeah. Are they genuinely asking for forgiveness? Like, are they willing to put in the work to let the relationship or marriage work again? Are they all in it? Also, is he or she worth fighting for? Because you can't go through all this trouble and still see that your partner isn't even doing anything. Like, it's just he has apologized and that's just it. Like they don't want to even put extra work. If that's the case, then I don't think you should fight for such a partnership. Yeah. So if you could tell and if you see that they are genuinely ready to work it out, like, because at this point it's not going to be just the partner who has cheated, it's going to be you two, putting in the work to let things work out, to let things play out. So you have to observe your partner if they're really worth fighting for before you even start considering to forgive them or not. Now, another way for you to learn how to forgive your partner who has cheated on you is discuss about the affair. Yes. It's hard, right? But that's just the way it is. You have to discuss it. You have to know where it all went wrong. You have to know what pushed your partner, even if it's not an excuse, but something led to another. Okay? You have to discuss about it because you have to know where to see. You have to know the source of the problem because you can actually take care of the problem. Okay? You have to also know if your partner is willing to stay away from the person with whom they cheated on you with. Because what's there to fight for if your partner is still seeing that person, is still maybe probably want to still keep them as a friend? It's disrespectful. I feel it's disrespectful. So if they really want to work it out, when you have to put all this, you have to put all the cards on the table and discuss about their affair. It's going to be really, really mentally draining, because you're going to hear stuffs that you don't that you your emotions won't be able to handle. Okay, so you have to let your partner tell you in detail what has happened, how he or she met that person, or what what went through what in all. You just let them. After all, the worst has already happened. What's there to hide? You found out that he or she has cheated, so I don't think there's anything more to hide, so they should tell you everything. The worst has already happened. They've cheated. When you've taken your time to listen to all your partner has said, now you need another time. The initial time they took was to get away from your partner, to suck in all the emotions that came what you've just discovered. Okay, now you've listened to everything. You need to process the information. You need to understand. You need to digest everything so that you can know where to start. You know, if at this point you're willing to forgive your partner. So you need some time off, you need some time away actually from your partner, to think, to digest. Because at this point, I'm not going. Did you hear me mention that you should ask yourself why it happened? You're not asking yourself why. You're not gonna ask yourself why it happened, darling, because you're not at fault in whatever way. If they felt something was actually missing in the relationship or the marriage, they would have spoken to you about it. They would have discussed that. If something was actually missing, that they felt like, oh, they don't feel loved anymore or something, they would have discussed with you about it. But if at this point, even after discussing and discussing, and they are so adamant about their feelings, like they don't even consider you, then this is the point where you found yourself not being loved. This is the point you consider if you should even consider with this relationship or marriage at all, or if you should walk away, or because you're not getting the satisfaction you should get from your partner, right? So if they are willing to actually put in the work, yeah, you should think about it. Oh, okay, maybe I should, give it a second shot. You understand? So if you thought about the whole process, okay, that's what I'm saying. You're not the reason. So don't ask yourself if you're the reason. You are not whatsoever the reason why he or she has actually gone to cheat with someone else. Okay, so don't even think about it. Don't even think of asking yourself that question. Okay, I'm telling you, you don't have that right. Yes, you don't have that right to blame yourself for their cheating, whatever they are, for them cheating on you. Okay, so now that you've listened to them, now you have to process and digest all you've heard, and know what step you should take from there. Because the truth is, the process of forgiveness does not start like overnight. It's not just something you just snap your fingers and everything is back to normal. Of course not. Okay, you need to. It's a gradual process. Then, if you've decided and you truly love that person, and you see that the person is actually willing to put in the work to like work things out for your partnership to go back to normal, then you walk the path of forgiveness. See, there's nothing like, you really love that person, you care about the person, and I believe the person also care about you. Because like I said, if love is no longer involved, if the person is just going to continue, or if the person is not going to do anything about it, or to fix the problems which they actually cause, and I don't think there's anything to work out, or there's anything to forgive. But if in the other hand, your partner is willing, yeah, you should walk the path of forgiveness and forgive your partner, and start. I feel like say start all over, or start from where you stopped. Well, I don't know, but just start. Start giving the relationship or the marriage a chance, because the truth is, you deciding, because the person who has cheated at that point in time when they are having all those illicit affairs, their brain is numb. Their brain is no longer working. They feel you won't find out. They feel they are not even thinking about the consequences. Yeah, they just act. They just act. They don't. They just jump, bam. They don't even But you now, you're the one who is sensible enough, and this has happened, and it does not make you weak. It does not make you feel, oh, you're gonna be alone. No, it's because you're a lovable person. Yeah, your God, the Bible also said that we should forgive those who have trespassed against us. And I also know that the Bible said you can leave your partner if um what is it called, adultery is involved. Yeah, for we Christians and for those who know the Bible very well, they know the passage, but we are coming behind by God's grace. So at least there's a section of the Bible I know that says that. But if even the Bible said that, and you still chose to forgive your partner, and you're a smaller God, like you're the angel our Lord Jesus spoke about. You're the angel, whatever it is we worship spoke about. Yeah. So you choosing to forgive your partner does not make you weak. Okay, it makes you a more stronger person and the more sensible person in that relationship. Okay, so when you've chosen, I know it's going to be like really, really hard. Sometimes you might be even, you could hear voices like it's as if you're imagining the affair, you're imagining your partner with that person, and it's like I said, it's a challenge. The process of forgiving your cheating partner is a very, very huge challenge. They don't know what you're going through, you know what you're going through. So that's why I say you're not going to rush into it, you're going to take it one step at a time. Okay, don't force yourself, because you choosing to forgive your partner or not depends on solely you, but there are some other factors surrounding the situation you need to consider. Now, I'm not saying because of that that's the reason why you should forgive them, no, but you need to put those things into consideration, like your family. If you already have kids in such a partnership, you have to consider your kids, you have to consider yourself, like where you go from here. You understand? So those are the things you need to consider before rushing into if you should forgive your partner or not. Like I said, do not let anyone influence your decision. It should be solely your decision. You should not be forced into forgiving your partner or not. You decide it yourself. You are the one making the decisions at this point in time. So don't let anybody tell you what to do and what not to do. Okay? And you have to take it easy, one step at a time. You take it, you breathe. You take it, you breathe, one day at a time. And at the end of the day, I know it's going to be like a long while. You're going to tend to see it as an adventure, as a story, as a stumbling block. See, let me tell you something. Most of the no, like I said, nobody should influence. I'm hitting on nobody should influence on issue, nobody should influence on issue, because so that tomorrow you will not go and regret that, oh, why did I forgive him or her, or oh, why didn't I forgive? So that's what I'm telling you. Only you can. Yeah, you need to speak to some person if you can. If you know you have some people you can trust, if it's your mom or your dad or any of your siblings or maybe a close friend, you know that that person will not be hitting on your head. Someone that would help you think, someone that will help you realize things, not just cheating is like I said, is a very, very sensitive issue, even though it has been happening before now. But it's something that still hurts, it still pricks the soul. So you have to be calm about it. So if you want to speak to someone about it, if you want to see a therapy, that's totally fine. Okay, that will help you, through the process. That's totally fine. If you know you can't trust anybody, and if you want to do the thinking yourself, yes, you can. You can just take it in one day at a time. Yeah, don't rush yourself into it. Most of the successful couples you see, you don't know the challenges they face. You hear golden jubilee, or what do they call it? 30 years of marriage, 15 years of marriage. When we keep saying, I want to grow old with you, I want to be by your side, we're going to grow old together. There are challenges. See, your partner might not even know what they are doing. Yeah, let me put it that way. When it comes to spirituality and all, like, you don't know how it happened, they are pushed or they are forced. Yeah, there are circumstances like that they didn't even know what they were doing, even before they no, not really know what they are doing. Like, they don't even know how it started. Probably it might be just like friends and all. In fact, I said I'm going to make another video about how you should not keep friends of the opposite sex. if you're married or if you're in a relationship, okay? Because those are the factors, those are the things that will lead you into what you're not supposed to do in the first place. You understand? So you think these things, they might not actually have the mind to actually do it, but they just see themselves doing it. You understand? So these are the things you need to consider, okay? Because most of the time, couples you see who have been in marriage for so many years, they've been through a lot. They shouldn't lie to you, and don't lie to yourself. I don't know if cheating might be one of them or not, or they've been through hell and back. Even on social media, you see successful couples, See, the media shows you what you want to see, my dear. They won't come and sell themselves out if they are not happy or not. So don't use that to influence your decision as well. That's why I'm also hitting on, do not influence, don't allow anything or anyone to influence your decision. It should be you, solely your decision. Okay. Also, don't, if at this point, maybe probably you should leave your phone, leave media at this point away, like just disassociate yourself from social media. I believe it's going to help you think properly. Yeah. So I think that would help you a lot. So if you want to really grow old with your partner, if he or she is what fighting for, you know what to do. I won't tell you to forgive or not. You know what to do. You know the right thing to do. You know what's good for you, what's good for your family, what's good for your mind, what's good for your emotions, your mental health, what's good for basically you. Bottom line, what's good for basically you. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of this video. So much appreciate you guys. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Help this channel good. If you really want to hear such content from me, you encourage me by liking, commenting, sharing the video, because some other persons might be in such a situation, or going through such a problem, and they need things like this to make them decide on what to do. So you'll be doing someone a whole lot of good. I'll see you in my next video.